We found the hot springs. What's happening, everybody? Well, welcome back to another episode of Destination Remote. I'm with my wife today, Kirsten. Today we're gonna go do something a little different. We're gonna go explore. We're in the southern Idaho desert. We've got the side-by-side, as you can see. We're gonna go out here and explore for some cool rocks and maybe possibly some arrowheads and whatnot. We're going to a destination actually that we found earlier this summer that is a little hot spring out here in the middle of nowhere in this canyon that we found, and doesn't seem like anyone's ever used it. So we were only there for a little bit that day. We've been always wanting to go back, and right now it's December 1st today, so we don't have a lot of time before the snow hits this area, and before we know it we won't be able to get back here because these roads are pretty sketchy to get here in the first place. We're quite a ways from any maintained road, so that's kind of the plan today. We only got about 3 hours of light, so we got a little hike to get over there and get down this canyon, but it's a really cool place. I have my shovel, I have my shotguns you can see in the back too. If we see some birds, it's open bird season, so go ahead and maybe try to get a few of those. But the goal mainly is to get to that hot spring, and got my little shovel. We're gonna try to dig it out a little bit and make a decent little spot to hang out. So let's go see what it looks like. There's lots of cool different types of gems out here in this area, so we're always keeping our eyes open to possibly see something. As you can see, it's getting colder. We're getting some snow. Won't be long before this whole place is just covered in deep snow.
This is like trying to be like a petrified wood. It's starting. It's very hard.
Yeah, it looks like that. All right, well, we just found the jackpot of obsidian pieces. You can see it right here, but look at all that. This whole little area is just littered with it. Tons and tons of pieces are out here.
This one looks
very cool.
This one almost looks like an arrowhead.
No kidding, it kind of has a shape like that.
Yeah, look at that, it's everywhere.
That's one of the reasons why we kind of want to come back out here in this area, is because when we were out there that one day, we saw tons of obsidian, and we know it seems like this area for whatever reason has a lot of it out here. So really cool. Gonna keep looking around and maybe find some really big pieces, or find maybe even some arrowheads. I'm sure we know there's sign of Indians in this area, so it's only a matter of time. If we keep exploring, we'll find something probably. As you can see, the sun is going down, so we only got about 2.5, maybe 3 hours of light left. We're about halfway there, so not much longer, but at the end of this hike, we have to go down a steep grade, this big mountain hill, so we'll see how fun that is. We've never actually gone in this direction. We normally hike through a canyon, an old like riverbed canyon. That's a little more, it takes more time to do that, so we're hoping this is a little quicker. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, as you guys can kind of see here, it's in the shade, but right down there at the bottom of this canyon is where the hot spring is. So we're trying to determine if we want to try to go down this steep grade right here. If we go around back here a little bit further, and then we can go down that side and come back up around, it's actually not as steep, but a little more walking, so we'll probably go that way. Well, we're on the other end now, so if I go down right through here, get down to the bottom, you can kind of see the water flowing right down there, and start working back up. It's definitely not as steep as everything else, but as you can tell, it's still a good little trek to get down there. But it is a beautiful day right now. Can't complain about the weather here in Idaho on December 1st. Beautiful, mid-40s. don't know if you can tell on the camera, but this is pretty steep. Oh yeah, very loose rock. Coming back up this is not gonna be easy. I'm a little nervous about that. I mean, I know we can do it, it's just, I think it's gonna kick our butts more than we think it is.
Ooh, those are strong little suckers to hold on to.
Yeah, we're almost to the bottom.
Oh, look, something scratched its like horns or something right there.
Yeah, it kind of does look like that, huh? Oh, almost fell.
The snow's making it easier because it's like tracking.
Oh, almost ate it.
Been there, done that a couple times.
I'm super excited too.
We've been doing like a bucket list thing. We've been doing so many bucket list things this year.
I know, we have. Guys, this hot spring is so secluded out here and so hard to get to that we've never seen any sign of people ever out here. In that last time we came here, we never saw any sign, so it's pretty cool to know that this might be the only, we might be the only people that ever come out here.
Or like the obsidian hot spring.
I like that, because that is a good point. There's a lot of obsidian out here. Pretty cool name for it, obsidian hot spring. What do you guys think? Should we go name it the Obsidian Hot Spring? Sounds like a pretty cool name, I think. Here we are. I wonder if it's hot right here. We know further up is where it comes out, and it's definitely hot up there, but I've never actually came down here and tested it. You can see the algae. Oh, there's a snake. That was cool. Oh, it is warm. Not hot, but it's definitely warm. It's warm. Definitely warm to the touch. I love this place. Alright guys, this is it. We found the hot springs. You can see over there, water's coming right out of that hillside, meeting up right to there. Wow. What a beautiful day to be out exploring this beautiful country that we live in. Trying to find a good point to cross.
Yeah, there's not a lot without getting a little wet.
Yeah, you can see water comes up out of here.
Well, it's really mossy.
Yeah, it's seeping right out of this hillside.
I think it'll be best to just jump it, maybe.
Yeah, right here is pretty narrow. We can get over that. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's almost a little bit of steam coming off it.
Okay. I'm gonna try to go to that rock and then up.
Yep, perfect. There you go. Nicely done.
So this is our little dam that we created. That's why all this is getting caught up, because we created that little dam last time.
Yep. Yeah, just right here, we kind of just moved some rocks with our hand and kind of made it deep enough where you could basically sit in it. But I did bring my shovel today to try to clear that out and see if we can make it a little deeper. Pretty freaking cool. Your own little personal hot spring out in the middle of nowhere. All right guys, as you can see, we're in it. We're enjoying it. Pretty sweet.
A little dirty, but that's what all hot springs are, so.
Yeah. We didn't really dig up them too much. I had my shovel and I was trying to dig a little bit, make it a little deeper, but it's making them way dirtier, so we're kind of like, let's just enjoy it with what we got. One of these days when we got more time, we'll clean it up and make it bigger at least. Kind of give you an idea of what this area looks like.
I can see my breath.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting down in the 30s probably now, temperature. Pretty awesome place, honestly. We're just gonna sit out here and enjoy this for another hour or so and then pack up and hike back out of here. Till next time, we'll be back. It's time to get out of here. We only got about an hour of light left. So we should be able to get to the Ranger right before it's dark, but we enjoyed it. We're feeling great. We're gonna head out of here. Super fun evening right now we just did. Can't wait to come back and just keep, enjoying it, making little improvements to it. And it's real cold right now. I think the temperature's probably in the getting the low 30s, so 30 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're gonna get out of here. But thanks for tagging along. If you guys kind of enjoy this kind of content, maybe hit that subscribe button and follow along for the next few little future trips that we do. It's always something similar like this, so we're heading out of here. It's getting chilly when that sun goes over those hills. It starts getting cold fast out here in the desert. You almost don't even realize it before you notice it's just real cold. But now we have to hike all the way up this to get to the other side.
This is gonna be a hike.
Yeah. This is not a easy hike. It's steep. It doesn't help I was sick the last week, so I'm not fully recovered from that right now either. My first really doing anything.
It's beautiful though.
Since feeling crappy, but
The aspens.
could not have asked for a better day to be out here, honestly. I definitely think next time we come and visit, we'll try the canyon way again.
Okay.
Just see how fast we can do it if we're not exploring around, Because this is steep.
Still got a decent little trek.
Yeah. It gets worse. I think the last end up at the top literally gets worse. That's insanely steep. So we'll get up it. Just need to take a couple breaks. Sometimes you gotta get your lungs warmed up. I do anyways. Once I get warmed up, I feel normally pretty good and I can go quite a ways, but it's all about learning how to pace yourself a lot of times. Not pushing too hard to where you get a burnout, but you figure out your distance that you can go with the right amount of breaks, and you can become pretty efficient that way. I knew it. It was good.
I remember that thicket.
Yeah, we'll go this way and that way. There's some deer poop. I knew it was gonna be some work. Oh, we're getting close. We are getting close ish. Still a good ways up there, isn't it?
Yeah. I didn't know her being this long.
Just gotta keep
my calves are on fire.
Mine are too. Alright. Let's get this over with. I was just sitting here thinking as we're hiking up this mountain, this is why no one goes to this hot spring. Because it's not easy to get to. And it's not that fun to get out of. But still, totally worth it. We'll do it again, that's for sure. We might try a different route, but next time we'll do the canyon route that's like maybe not as steep, just a little longer of a hike. So we'll bring you along for that one if we do that. But make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe button if you want to see more content like this, where we're out here just making ourselves suffer.